my name is Kesar and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we talk all things nutrition and hormone related. Today we are talking about hormonal acne, why it happens and what you can do to help get rid of it. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and introduce yourself in the comments box below. Okay, so hormonal acne, it's the absolute worst. Whether you suffer from severe breakouts the week before your period or you have acne all month long, I am here for you. And today I'm going to help you understand why and how fluctuating hormones can affect your skin. And then I'm going to share with you my 5-step plan to help balance your hormones and get rid of hormonal acne for good. When it comes to adult acne, knowledge is power. So let's get stuck in. So first thing, why are you still getting acne? So 1 or 2 spots on your face just before your period really isn't anything to worry about, and it's just a reflection of the natural hormonal shifts that are happening inside of our bodies. But full-on severe breakouts or acne throughout our menstrual cycle suggests that something else is going on. And it's very likely that you are suffering from imbalanced hormones. So why exactly does imbalanced hormones cause breakouts? During your 28-day menstrual cycle, estrogen, progesterone and testosterone levels naturally rise and fall. And it is these fluctuating hormone levels which makes us so dynamic as women. It affects our concentration, our energy levels, our communication skills, but it can also affect our skin. And when your system is healthy and you are cycling normally, these fluctuations occur in familiar and predictable patterns, as you can see here. But for those of us who suffer from a hormonal imbalance or cannot process hormones effectively, acne is often the unwanted result. For example, during the second half of your cycle, estrogen and testosterone levels peak. Now, if your detox system, so that's the lymphatic system, the liver, the large intestine, is congested and cannot get rid of these hormones quickly enough, estrogen can build up in your body. And this causes something called estrogen dominance, which in turn can cause problems like skin inflammation. Or if there is extra testosterone hanging around, this will send signals to your sebaceous glands to produce more sebum, which is oil, and acne is often the result. And actually, where on your face you break out can indicate whether or not you're suffering from hormonal acne. For example, breakouts along the chin and the jawline are indicative of hormonal acne. And actually, if you suffer from spots on the temple, this is another common sign of hormonal imbalance, which stems from the liver being congested due to excess estrogen. Whatever the cause, if you're getting acne on your chin, your jawline, or your temples, it's a sign that your hormonal harmony has been affected, and you need to take steps to address it and get those hormones balanced again. The good news though is that you can use food, lifestyle and supplementation to get those hormones balanced again and to hopefully get rid of hormonal acne for good. Before I share with you my 5-step plan, it's important to keep in mind the 4 main factors that can disrupt hormone balance in the first place, and which will need to be addressed in any sort of plan, whether it's mine or it's something that you devise for yourself. And these are micronutrient deficiencies, efficiency of our detoxification systems, chronic inflammation inside of our bodies, and a lack of exercise. So if you're experiencing one or all of these factors, it is likely that it will show up on your skin in the form of acne. So let me share with you my 5-step plan that addresses those 4 main factors. Step 1. Understand that managing hormonal acne is an inside job. There is no such thing as a magic cream or a pill that will cure your acne. So the first thing really then is just a shift in mindset. And understanding that hormonal acne is a condition with internal root causes. And only then, when we understand what is going on inside of our bodies, we can use food, lifestyle and supplementation strategies to address those root causes and know that we're doing something to help alleviate the symptoms of acne. Step 2. Start tracking your cycle. Download an app and start tracking exactly where in your cycle. Because now that you have a basic understanding of what is happening inside of your bodies at a hormonal level, you should totally use this information to work for you and know exactly what hormonal fluctuation your body is going through each week of the month. For example, after ovulation, so when estrogen and testosterone levels have peaked, you can say to yourself, okay, now's the time to step up and do more to support my body's detoxification systems to help with the elimination process. And I'll tell you just how you can do this in a second, because there's no point in having all of this information if you can't personalize it for you, for your own menstrual cycle and your own hormonal shifts. Step 3. Eat your way to clear skin. So this is the big one. Food is one of the most powerful levers you can pull when it comes to easing hormonal acne. It's the approach that I took when I was a teenager, and as a nutritional therapist, it would be core to any plan that I recommend, and trust me, it works. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to eat foods that support your body's natural ability to detoxify, and also to address any hormonal imbalances like excess estrogen. You can do this by increasing the levels of the antioxidant glutathione, which you can do by eating sulfur-rich foods like cabbage, broccoli, kale and cauliflower. Or you can get glutathione directly by eating foods such as spinach, asparagus and avocado. Finally, you want to add more allium-rich vegetables to your diet, so things like garlic, onions and shallots, as this can help your liver run more smoothly. You can also support the detoxification process by eating more vegetables and pulses. So your liver produces something called sex hormone binding globulin. And this is a clever little protein which latches itself onto excess hormones like testosterone in your blood, and it stops them from circulating freely. And so then if you up the amount of vegetables and pulses that you're eating, see my last video on balancing hormones to know exactly which vegetables to be eating, you'll be hugely boosting the levels of this beneficial protein in your blood, which in turn is helping to prevent excess hormones from hanging around in your body. Secondly, you want to balance your blood sugar levels, and you want to improve insulin sensitivity, which is actually something that's quite common for those of you who suffer from PCOS. This can really help to calm your oil glands, and it also decreases the bioavailability of androgens. So these are male hormones, and when you have high levels of androgens, this can trigger breakouts leading to full-on acne. To do this means switching to unrefined carbohydrates. So these include things like wholemeal bread and pasta and brown rice, and you should be eating these carbohydrates with protein, which helps to balance sugar levels, and you should never go more than 3 hours without eating food. Third, you want to cut out or heavily reduce pro-inflammatory foods, as these foods contribute to chronic inflammation inside of our bodies, which helps to fuel acne, as I discussed earlier. These include things like unrefined sugars, dairy, caffeine, alcohol, and fats such as trans fats, which you should cut out completely, and saturated fats. And lastly, you want to include more oily fish and foods rich in omega-3 into your diet. These foods include salmon, nuts and seeds, and this is because omega-3 fatty acids are known to help reduce androgens, which can help address the acne, but also more broadly have great anti-inflammatory properties. Step 4. Use targeted supplementation to help clear your skin. Now, in order for the body to make enough hormones and to function efficiently, we need optimal levels of key micronutrients. Now, I'm a big fan of getting my nutrients from the food that I eat. I don't want to be popping a bunch of pills every day, that's not my style, but acne is often a sign of deficiency, and the micronutrients, which I'm going to discuss in a minute, I think targeted supplementation really helps to make a difference. First up, we have zinc, and zinc is such an important mineral, and actually zinc deficiency is a very common issue for many women. And studies have shown that supplementing with zinc can ease the symptoms of acne. And this totally makes sense, because not only is zinc instrumental in the production of our reproductive hormones, it also helps to regulate our blood sugar by assisting insulin in its job. Remember, we are all about balance and regulation of all of our hormones in helping to ease symptoms of acne. Next up, we have probiotics. So we need probiotics for a healthy gut. And a common symptom of damaged and depleted microbiomes is acne. This is because your microbiome assists your body in processing and eliminating excess estrogen. So if your microbiome is compromised in any way, so for example by taking the birth control pill or taking antibiotics, then it's really important to supplement and to take probiotics to restore all of the good bacteria in your gut. And then we have the B vitamins. Your skin needs B vitamins to renew and regenerate. And this is because they provide the energy that all of your cells need for fuel. Taking a good B complex every single day, one that has a high level of the vitamin B6, can really help to ease hormonal and premenstrual acne. B6 prevents skin inflammation and the overproduction of sebum. And my final step, step 5, get some exercise. Exercise in general is so good for you. It keeps your immune system functioning well, it releases endorphins, which makes you feel so fabulous. It helps your bowels run efficiently, and it's just so good for your bones and your heart. And when it comes to our skin, exercise helps to flush out the stress hormone cortisol from our body. And keeping cortisol moving out of the body is essential for gorgeous and glowing skin. And exercise can also bring blood flow to skin cells, so bringing in oxygen and nutrients and taking away waste, which can really help to aid healing. So my suggestion for you is to aim for at least 30 minutes of fast-paced activity every day. And that's it. That's my 5-step plan. Use the information in this video to work for you. Start by tracking your cycle and really get to know and understand your natural hormonal rhythms. And then use my plan as guidelines to go forth and start winning your battle against breakouts. If you have any comments or questions about anything that I've discussed in this video, please let me know in the comments box below. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you've liked it. And if you want to continue to learn more about your body, nutrition, hormones, then subscribe to my channel right now and you'll be the first to know when my next video has been uploaded. I'll see you next time.